Welcome back, everyone. I completely forgotten to gather up this grass here. We moved ahead quite a bit. I'm just gonna be short. Look at that. Look at that. This grass is actually ready to mow again. So yeah. But we got some problems, man. We got some problems. I gotta sort out stuff. It's never-ending problems. I guess that's the life of a farmer, solving problems, right? I made a big mistake in the last episode. I don't know how many of you caught it, and it wasn't totally apparent in the episode, but if you're watching carefully, you would have noticed I made a mistake, and I'll show you what it was. I fixed it. I did the repair, but yeah, so one problem. It's kind of a good problem, but we are now at 920 sheep. This loading area here, or the pallet spawn area, gets filled up overnight every time, and no matter, even if I do it, if I do it before bed, you know, clear it out before bed, it's full and no more room for pallets. So that's a bit of an issue. Let me get this last little bit here, because I won't feel good if I just leave it out there. We get back up to the big farm. So the quick summary of the big mistake I made in the last episode is I was looking for a sprayer system for slurry, so that I could spread slurry on the field, just to fertilize. Well, I was successful in fertilizing, but I accidentally purchased a cultivator that fertilizes, and I wasn't even watching my worker, and ended up the worker cultivated out all my sunflower. But I got the field fertilized though. So anyways, I ended up doing a bunch of stuff off camera. Just you know, I just kind of went around and took care of business kind of thing, making sure the animals are fed, you know, moving some stuff around, some products around between the different productions and animal pens and stuff like that. And then I picked up most of this grass, but I kind of forgot about part of it. Anyways, all right, let's head back up to the big farm. As you can see, the money has gone up. I have 131,000 now, and I did go ahead and buy a sprayer, the proper sprayer for the slurry tank. But the problem is it costs a lot of money, and I'm now questioning how I'm going to move forward with this thing. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. No more space for a new... What? I just left and it was empty. What the heck? Oh, I've got the speed going at 10. Yeah, okay, hang on a second. Let's have a look at that. There we go. Look at that. See what I mean? And there's a sheep that got away. Look, there's a sheep in the road. So this thing is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. The wool is coming out so fast, and I'm wasting a lot because I can't get this area cleared out quick enough. So I'm missing spawns, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but this little trailer here only takes 4 of these at a time. So I'm gonna dump a couple of these right in here. I sold some of the fabric. Let me get this cleared out right away, because this is now almost becoming a full-time job, just emptying this. And we're only at half capacity on the sheep. I don't know what things are gonna look like when we are at full. 2,000 sheep. That would be insane. I'm gonna sell some of this, mainly because the spinnery just isn't processing it very fast. So I'm not concerned about running out. 62.5. This little tractor trailer combo thing is working out very well at each of the farms. We just get the last of these. Clear the area. That's my job now. Still a little uncomfortable. Why is that sheep in the road? So I do have the clock running at 10 times right now. And part of that is because I want to keep doing this wool sale thing. I want to keep moving along, and I would like to maybe play a little bit in the evening. We never play in the evening because I tend to get all my stuff done in the first half of the day, and then we go to sleep, right? So, all right, I'm curious to see what's going to happen at 10 o'clock. There's going to be another bunch of wool. I think it pops out every hour. So this is another problem. So I ended up buying chicken feed, but they are going through it like super fast. I'm back at 1,500 chickens again. It's a little crazy. The food is just disappearing and I'm not keeping up. So that's a problem that I have to solve. I wonder if I can get this guy to go up to the farm. I've tried with the AI. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do create job, select a vehicle, set destination. The splines are not great. And direction. And is he going? Oh, looks like he's going. Nice. Okay, good. Where was I? All right. So I'm struggling with feed for the chickens. And I'm struggling with feed for the pigs. And feed. And yeah. I almost feel like I need to stop trying to get to 2 million and start investing again, adding more fields and whatnot. But I don't know, it's just one of those things, you know, where I can't, if I don't stop spending, I'll never save the money and I can spend for forever, you know what I mean? So we'll have to figure a few things out. Oh, trees. Oh, okay. So the big cornfield is coming up. Nice. That'll be a lot of corn. Looking forward to that. We've got barley coming up on the right here. It's all fully fertilized. That took care of that. We have 2 fields ahead of us. One is corn as well. That's almost ready. I want to say maybe another month or 2. And then the newly drilled planted sunflower in the bar fields. I moved a bunch of TMR around. I gave the beef cattle some. I gave them some hay, and I've got a few things to do. We're gonna sell some more stuff. But we're probably going to be resting very soon. Oh, we probably won't work into the evening tonight. Okay, so it's 10 a.m. I should jump back to the sheep. Where is... Okay. So I bought this $65,000, this sprayer unit. It works. It's good. It does what I originally wanted to do. So we've got this scenario, and I figured out a trick. I was wondering how I was going to move the slurry and the manure from the pig farm and make it useful, do something with it without having to cart it up here all the time. I figured out that if I put the settings on letting the worker fill up from the pig pen, slurry from the pig pen and manure from the pig pen, that I can just draw it magically. I know, that's kind of lame, but whatever. Got tons of manure. Manure's coming in. So we got 200,000 liters, well, 213,000 liters of food in here, and the milk is starting to build up, but we're running low on straw, so I'm really banking on that barley field coming up soon. So what shall we do? I think everything is ready. Let's jump back to the sheep. I want to see again. Enter vehicle. There, we got that in 1 hour. We got that. So let me get this. We're gonna move ahead, I think. I just want to keep months moving, you know, keep stuff going. We do have some vegetables from the greenhouses for sale. Well, I'm just gonna wait because I don't know. I just feel like it's easier if I just get into it and move a lot of stuff at once. Okay, 6,000 for that. We're at 150,000 bucks now, so I guess some big decisions need to come up. Continue spending or start saving money. Start saving money. All right, let's have a rest. We'll move on to next month and see what's up, what's going on. All right, we're gonna get those messages about the pallets. Ooh, look, no more space for pallets. Let's get these out of here because they're kind of the priority. Wish there was a way to automatically warehouse this stuff. $61, $62, different price every day, right? Almost feel like I need a bigger trailer to make this go faster now. Already I'm thinking about new stuff. See, that's the problem, right? Is it just never ending spend. We'll try to have a peek at, yeah, we'll try to see if we can, before we sleep again, we'll try to see if we can move into the night kind of thing. Oops. There we go. All right, so that's one round today. See if we can unload a whole other full one today before we sleep again. I want to say I'm just going to leave that there, but I know what happens when I do that. Suddenly I need to sell something there. There's probably a bit of fabric, but I'll just hold off on that for now. I'm not even checking to see when the best prices or anything are. All right, where are we at? Let's take a look at our fields here. Man, this is taking a while, this. Hey, next month, barley's ready. Good. Hearing bells. That's kind of new. How far is this along? This is also next month. I'm pretty sure the sunflower isn't, and for obvious reasons. Grass fields, I don't have any up here right now. but this guy here should also be fully ready. Yeah, that should be also be fully ready. So what's this? 29, what is that? Oats. Yeah, I keep thinking of buying fields and, you know, kind of selling all the crop off of it, and then, you know, the field ends up being cheap. What's this? This is canola. January. Canola prices might be pretty good. Might be worth doing this. Look at this. Look at all my products that I've got. I got a lot of stuff. TMR is maxed out again. Lots of slurry. Lots of silage. We're doing pretty good. Lots of digestate. Yeah, we could generate a lot of money pretty quick if we really wanted to. We have like 510, $500,000 worth of stuff if we sold everything we have, which, you know, obviously I don't want to do that, but all right. Should I buy this and then sell the stuff off of it? Oh, I was going to check canola. Jeez, I squirrel so easily. Canola, what's the price right now? We are looking at, yeah, just 1,100 something. 3 sell everything containers. They're all different prices though, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to do this. Do I want to do this? I just want to move ahead, to be honest. Get on with our real stuff. That barley, I need it badly for the chickens, so let's put a priority on that. All right, let's teleport to one of the houses. I think I'm supposed to have a house on every farm, so I got to look into that. 2 of them have houses, but the other 2 don't. So I think I got to do that. We'll do, you know, something probably pretty budget. All right, let's go. We're not going to do another wool unload. We're just going to move right ahead. We're just zooming through time here. Oh, look at that. No more space for pallets. All right. Time to get real. Barley first. Where's my harvester? And where's the other header? So somebody suggested that I can fill up here. Remember I was having problems? Hang on a second. Oh, you can't open this. I don't know what I was thinking. There's no unloading, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no opening up the hatch thing on the top. Expanding or whatever. Someone said if I close up the harvester that I can fuel up, but not seeing it. It might not work for this harvester. Come on. Come on. Jeez. So we got a lot of stuff to do now, which is awesome. I like being busy. It's February. I'm gonna leave the clock at, I think we'll slow it down 1 notch. We'll leave it at 6. Gonna get a worker on this right away. I gotta make sure my swath is on. I do need enable swath. Okay, it's on. And no crop destruction on this series. I'll let them do their thing. I've got something to unload right there, ready to go. And actually, I kind of want the big trailer though. bring it all down to the chickens, so I might take the big trailer instead. Left this tractor running here. I did put digestate in here instead of slurry. So this has a power. Okay, so here's one of the things. This has a power requirement of 260 horsepower. I didn't even notice that. I don't have a 260 horsepower tractor. And this, I believe, also has a horsepower requirement, though it's not seen here. So I'm a little underpowered. I get it done. It works. But it is, yeah. Yep. Okay, we got stuff to sell there. We've got still a fair amount of food. I am out of straw. We're going to have more straw in a minute. Matter of fact, I probably should get going on that right away. Yep, tractor's still there. Barley for the chickens, and I need to get corn into the production so that we can... oops, why did that do that? Corn in the production so we can continue with the pig food production. Because we're missing corn. Let's do straw first, because we can do that on the fly while it's harvesting. We'll catch up to them pretty quick though, but it's all right. So we've got, this is a Thursday episode. We've got another episode of Riverview tomorrow morning. So it'll be kind of a back-to-back thing. Next week, we're going back to two episodes a week because we'll be starting a new series next week. Something a bit different from what I normally do. We're going to the big fields. We're going to the big fields of Manitoba. Manitoba, Canada. Needenthal map dropped, and I've been waiting for it and trying to get on it, you know. So I'm going to try to put at least one full load of straw in each of the cow pens. Yeah, I'm a little too close here. Okay, let's see what else needs to get done. We've got, obviously I have wool to sell. Let's do that. Let's get that done. And I got this. Oh man, look how much I have here. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see how much there is. I didn't realize I was gonna get this much. Oh wow, there's a lot more coming. Oh, this should be good money. I guess I waited a long time for... I've got room for one more. Oh, this trailer doesn't back up very well. There we go. This would be good money. Bank account, as long as I'm not spending, the bank account should be doing pretty good. I'm considering selling that slurry tanker and getting just something smaller. 23,000. I will be using it. Initially I was going to use it for fertilizer, and then I decided to stop. Use it for fertilizer and put it into production so I can make other products. But then I've also simplified what I'm making in that production because it was getting really complicated. So, oh, that was fast. Nice. So, so I think I'm going to be using slurry and manure to fertilize the fields. And since I'm doing that, I'm not going to be carting it back and forth as much. I'm going to be just using it directly from the cow barn to get the workers to fill up. I don't need a big tank, so I might get a smaller, more simple setup. Whoa, what just happened there? That was weird. Better get over this trigger real fast or it explodes on me. Strawberries, 12,000 liters of strawberries. That's 10,000 bucks. Almost $11,000. And then we'll get the tomatoes. Oh, looks like the harvester's full. I don't know if I'm gonna have much eggs, and there's actually a little bit of a problem with eggs. This little green trailer that I have, it does not hold egg pellets. They're too big or something. So I think we're just gonna let that build up and we'll figure that out with one of the other trailers. Okay, is that it? Oh, this is Napa cabbage, not tomatoes. Okay, that's this chore done. We'll do the wool as well. Yep. I kind of feel like this is a great little system, but it's not big enough. These trailers aren't big enough. $81.46 for that. It wasn't a full trailer though. That's kind of weird. Okay, let's put this guy away. Go unload our harvester. And then we'll get the wool sorted out. I'm going in this way. This is just grass. I'll do that later. Here we go. Was gonna get the bigger trailer, wasn't I? Ah, well. Now this is going to become the grass field. I've decided that I'm going to swap the fields out. This will be a grass field, and we'll try to keep the production running well with that. And then this field over here, I think we're going to rotate some crops in and out of there. But corn might show up more often than not. We don't need as much barley. We certainly don't need any sugar beet. I think we've got enough sugar beet forever, even though it's not really a lot. Okay, I'll leave this alone for a while. Yeah, so this kit here, this setup, I bought it to just kind of solve the problem, but I'm kind of feeling like it's a bit of a waste. I think if I was to buy something like field improvements, can sprayers take digestate? Can they run digestate? I'm curious about that. Herbicide and liquid fertilizer only, I think. I think I have to use this. But if I went in here and picked up something like this, for example, it's only 8,000, but it could spray, you know, it could do it fine if it's just pulling it, if the workers are just refilling it, right? I'm doing a little bit of this on Zilanka as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Zilanka, I'm using one of these guys. I forget. But these will take digestate or slurry. So yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. That would be 60,000. Well, it won't be full 60,000, but also this guy 69, I think is the one I got, or maybe there's a different one, but around that price. So that's like 100 some odd thousand, and I could replace it with, you know, something a lot cheaper. I'm probably going to do that, guys. I'm probably going to do that. So anyways, because my fields are not huge. They're not massive. Even the biggest one is not that big. All right, guess what? I think I'm going to change this trailer. I think what I'll do... There's a bungee. Hang on, let's look for a second here. There's flatbed trailer. This guy here, Ponji, I guess. I don't know. I think this will do auto load, no problem. I can back it up, and it'll hold a lot more pallets, and it's not very expensive. So I think I'm gonna get one of those for this farm, only for this farm. Or maybe the other one too. I don't know. $67. Oh, the price is coming up. As you can see, my bank account's slowly creeping up here. And it won't be long, you know, to reach that 2 million. Just got to stay focused and keep on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab the Fent. We're going to go buy a trailer. That Ponji one. Is it Pong? Ponji? Anybody know? 67. We'll have a look and see what kind of fabric we have. We probably don't have much. It's very slow, that spinnery. All right, last sale. What do we have for fabric? I'm guessing two pallets. Ooh, what a treat. 3. We'll sell that right away as well. As you can see, this process would be pretty painful, having to drive up to the store all the time. Like the other stores before I put in this. That's 22,000. That's sweet. All right. Let's park over here. Oh, we're gonna have some conflicts here, so let me get this out of the way. I'm not gonna get as much straw as I thought I might. Yeah, I think I might have to buy another field. I'd love to buy the one just back there. That's huge. 400 some odd though. Okay. Yeah, let's make some changes to the slurry thing. Okay, that can go there, that can go there. Let's go sell this. It's really big and I don't really need it. There's a little bit of digestate in there, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to take that loss. It's not much. No more space for pallets at the sheep barn. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I gotta get back over there and unload all that. Another reason to get going with that Ponji. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna drop this out. We're gonna sell this kit, and then I will buy the Ponji and I will buy the other slurry tanker, smaller, cost effective. That'll free up some money. And then I'll take the Ponji over right away. Then I'll come back and get the slurry tanker later. I'll boost the bank account again some more. Oh, I didn't check to see if there was any sales. Come on. Why are you disconnecting? There we go. Why are my lights on? Because I accidentally hit the key. Alright, my trigger is over here somewhere. There it is. So we'll do a little repaint on that. That'll be 53,000. And we'll do a little repaint on that. That'll be 57,000. All right, bank account's at 357. Let's make a couple of purchases. So we're gonna pick this up. Perfect. So this has an auto load feature. That's for the bales. I don't want that. We're not going to do bales. I just want the default one for the universal auto load. So we're just going to do that. 1775. I don't know if that made sense, but then I'm going to go down into slurry tankers. And what is this? 19,000. That is 10,000. How much is that? That is 8.2. I think I'm going to go with this Metprozat. I think I'll do this. Ape. Yes, I don't know if that changes anything. That's sexy. Let's do that. Everybody likes a sexy pipe. Only 100 horsepower, not a problem. 14 meters, that's fine. That's fine for this size farm. All right. Couple of minor purchases, but mostly we made some money on that process. Let's head over. I'll take this right over to the sheep farm. We'll see if that little John Deere will pull this trailer when it's fully loaded. I'm sure it'll do it. It might just be a little slow and painful, but this trailer, when it first came out, I don't think it had straps, which made it a little difficult to work with. I think it might have to do with the bale auto load feature that I had turned on. So that big monster field in the distance there is ready to harvest. It's oats, and I am curious to consider whether it's worth buying it. How much money I could make from those oats. Maybe even on top, you know what I mean? But it is, come on, autosave. It's ready to harvest. I have to decide quickly or else it'll be harvested, right? It's 400 some odd thousand. We're getting there. We might have enough. Like, we might have enough today to buy it. Should I do that? I only have a small harvester though, so that's the other part, right? That would make a really nice addition to the farm though. That would be huge. Huge. What I could do though is I could sell some of the sheep. Forget about getting to 2,000 sheep. Like that, it's already gotten ridiculous. Maybe I should just keep the sheep down like that 500 and just keep selling the older ones. And I could make money selling sheep as well, not just the wool. Maybe that's a thing. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see how this works. Turn, turn. Here we go. Not a lot nicer. But now I'm too far away, I think. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Let's see if that little John Deere can pull this. I could bring that other trailer back and sell it. It's not worth much though. It's barely worth the drive, you know what I mean? Okay, not fantastic, but it'll work. Yeah, it's a little much. It works though. This'll be fine. This'll be fine. Oh boy. Oh, doesn't stop though. 20,000 bucks. Oh, it doesn't turn very well either, so that's a bit of a problem. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Let's have a look at this. I'm gonna give this some thought. Where is the trigger? I have triggers turned off. I think it's here. No, where is it? Oh, it's around the corner here. There we go. What do we got here? They are sorted by months. So these are max price. So I could sell these guys. That's 50,000 bucks right there. I think I'm going to do this, guys. I think I'm going to do this. 47.50. We'll keep it under control, you know, kind of thing. When they get to full price, I think 1,000 is full price. So let's make money this way as well. And that's it as far, we're going to wait till they're full though, full price. All right, let's jump around here a little bit. Where are we? What's going on? What's happening? Here we go. I'm on a bit of a mission. I think I'm going to buy that field if I can get to it in time. Let's have a look again. This is 429, so I'm only 40,000 short. 30 something. Oh my goodness, what? I'm starting to think maybe this is bugged now. don't think we should be getting this much, should we? Yeah, this is a difficult little tractor to work this with. We need to get very close or else it won't grab the second row. I would like to just do one pass, you know? Okay, well, this is a bonus. I think this will be another 20,000. Yeah, worker J is blocked by an object. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what's going on there. $408. So I'm still 21,000 low. I'll be pretty upset if it gets sold. Is this picking up? Yep. Okay. Where do I get another 20,000 bucks? 21,000 bucks real quick. I'm not selling the barley, that's for sure. Alright, it's 35,000. We're gonna take this over to the dairy cattle. I think I'm gonna sneak up here since I'm already up the hill. I think the beef cattle also need it, but yeah, there's more dairy cattle, so I'll focus over there first. There we go. Okay, okay. Just thinking out loud here. Or not thinking, one or the other. How do I raise another 20,000 quickly? I could set something in here to sell. I'm full on methane. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's where I'm making my money. Okay, that's gonna sit here for a minute. I'm full on methane. Nice. I knew I'd find a way to do it. Now, needless to say, I've got a tiny harvester, and that field is pretty huge. So, for that harvester anyway. So what I'm probably gonna do is harvest all that off camera. It's oats, it's all gonna get sold. I'm gonna try to grab all that straw. And I should probably have filled up before I try to go sell nothing. Methane. I forget how much I get for this. I'm gonna take a few loads. You know what? I'm gonna slow down the clock. I'm gonna cheat it out a little bit. Let's leave it at 1. Okay, so I get 66.94 per load, so I'm gonna need another 3 loads, which I have, so that's not a problem. Needless to say, I'm gonna be broke again after this, but when I sell the oats, I think we'll be good. Harvester can wait for now. This one's just going to come up short, and then the next one will give us the money we need, plus a bit more that money that we need for workers, right? So they'll be just short. Yep, need another 1,000 or so. This tank is still leased, this little blue tanker here. That's okay though, it's not much. Probably should buy one. Maybe buy 2 so I can daisy chain them. Alright, let's go get that field. Let's go get that field. Double check. Visit, looks good. Double check, buy. There we go. All right, huge purchase, massive purchase. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm very curious to see how much oats I'm gonna pull off that field and how much that field will end up costing after I've sold. Everything off of it and gathered up all the straw which I need. That'll be awesome. That'll take me a long time though, but I'll knock that in off camera. Now that I say that, I'm planning, because I've got some time constraints, I'm planning to record the next episode, tomorrow's episode. I'm planning to record it right after this, so yeah, maybe I won't do it all off camera. Well, I'll end up doing some of it off camera, but you know what I mean? Maybe we'll just focus on the barley and corn fields for now. I'm just gonna grab the rest of this here. Just because I want to free up the space in the methane storage, but at the same time give us a little bit of a buffer. Buffer in the bank account, you know? Alright, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for that. Let's get back on, load that harvester. So oats, let's have a look real quick. I want to see if I have to hurry to take the oats off that field. It is currently at, we can get 1,000 for it. I can actually sell it at the anything containers. Right where I am is a pretty good price. Best price is one of the other sell anything containers, the furthest one away. Harbor is not a bad price either, but I think we're going to be selling it here. Keep it simple. All right, let me drop this off. Let's go unload that harvester because it's waiting on us. Some significant changes in this episode. I think I am right here. Now I got milk backing up as well, so I'll deal with that a little bit later. Oh man, that's going to be a ton of straw. All the straw I'll ever need. And trying not to take out trees. Let's get this little bit here. I'll have to drill that field afterwards. Probably maybe even plow and drill. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to put it back into that field afterwards. Maybe that becomes my cornfield of the future. So that's the other thing as well. I'm going to save up a bit more money, and we're going to buy some more pigs. We're just going to buy a ton of them. We're going to try to, I don't know, try to go big on the pigs and make serious money on the pigs. We'll do that. They do take some time, but I have been hesitating to do it because I need the pig food first. I need lots of pig food. That probably means one of my fields will become a sugar beet field. I was worried about the size of the trailer to go down to the chickens, but I'm starting to think that I might not even have a full trailer of this size of barley from this run. So I think this is probably the best trailer to take down there. We're full again. Alright, now I can get off this windrow. Yeah, we might actually be just spot on this trailer. But you know how it goes. I'll probably have a couple of 100 liters left over that won't fit in the trailer. Alright guys, I think we're going to wrap it up for this episode. Again, I'm going to be probably recording the next episode really soon, like today. So we're probably going to pick up where we left off, or very close to it anyway. I'll see. Yeah, I got a couple of things I need to do in between. Between the two recordings, I guess. So we'll see if I can squeeze some time in to do a few odds and ends. I wouldn't mind finishing up this field off camera. And then, yeah, that'll be about it, I guess. Anyways, if you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think about that lovely purchase I just made. And I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you have an awesome day.